Yumiko. Undead versus human. Our fourth match of the day. We are in the lower bracket. It is now time for elimination mode. So now you gotta... Wait, what's the saying? Put up or shut up. Let's see what we get here. Yumiko with his very own build once again, extending the wall further out and going for a power build on the altar. Man, that is a rare sight nowadays. In the past, on maps like Twisted, we used to see this all the time. And I was about to say, is this a standard build by TeD? Sort of. He's playing Crypt Lord. Kind of old school. Seems like TeD nowadays mostly focuses on 2 base play. Expanding is a style that quite a few Undeads out there are very fond of. The 2 top Undeads, not so much. 1-0 and Happy still mostly play 1 base. Although, on the right map, in the right matchup, will expand as well. And there we go, Acolyte number 6 coming. Expansion to be attempted soon. He's probably going to creep this camp first, I would think. Looking for the little froggy. There he is. Sacrificed. But Yumiko is going to play aggressively against this right away. TeD can't really creep the natural first. That would be a bit too much. But clean creep on the turtle. Gauntlets, pretty good. And we're going to have a lot of summons here. Let's see, can he get the last hit? No. TeD secures it. And can he still go for the expansion here with the Archmage around? I wonder. I'm not sure. It's only level 1 Archmage. It's not many footies. And we got more and more ghouls coming. Tech cast started now for Yumiko. Could use the militia, creep the green, and get level 2 that way. That would be kind of cool. Getting the Watch Elemental Surround would be quite big here, but TeD not able to get it just yet. Maybe he's waiting for nighttime to approach the camp. Or perhaps he's just going to tech. Let's see. He finally gets the surround. Wait, is it going to expire? Ah, no, didn't expire. He got the experience. Cryptod now very close to 2, so is the Archmage. TeD needs to decide very soon whether he wants to tech or expand. He needs to decide now. And he's gonna tech. Alright. Expansion successfully prevented for Yumi. Oh. Almost getting surrounded, but the Archmage is fast enough to get out. So Yumiko has got a noticeable tech lead. That's a very big tech lead indeed. And so far this game by Yumi, looking pretty good, if you ask me. Both heroes still only level 1. It's kind of crazy. Shouldn't he have called the militia by now, I wonder? And crept the screen.
Players' forces are under attack.
Maybe. TeD can certainly creep this camp easily, but he's being very cautious. Doesn't want to get creep jacked, which I think he shouldn't care about so much, honestly. Even if he loses a ghoul, if he gets this camp and gets level 2, I think that's worth it. Alright, surround the Water Elemental. This is going to be level 2 for him, finally. Unless there's a deny. No. Very patient game by both. Not much creeping yet. No expansion yet. Good movement by Yumi. Never really exposing himself too easily to a surround. Oh, did I just jinx him? I did. He has to telestaff fast. Alright. And that way he gets out of the surround. And now finally it's going to be time for some creeping. MK coming, Sanctum as well. Tower to be safe. I kind of like the build by Yumi. I think this is a pretty solid build. Oh, Beetles wakes up the creeps. He surrounds the Archmage. Oh my god. He woke up the creeps and surrounded the AM. What a play. Oh my god, he forced the TP with that. And that's why when you're healing here, you always have to manually click on the outside. You can't just click on the fountain because then you walk in and you can get surrounded. Oh, that's so annoying for Yumi. He played this early game so well. And now he lost the TP because of one little beetle. A lot of HP on the Script Lord. Expansion for TeD coming up. DK on the way. Should be a slaughterhouse next. Ooh, the Skelly Scout sees the human army on the high ground. This is begging for a creepjack. Has to lock in the Stormbolts around here and kill the Ogre Lord fast. And TeD is not coming to creepjack. He doesn't have the aura. He's not that fast. He's just satisfied creeping himself for now, getting closer to 4. MK gets the Hood of Cunning, which is okay, but not that good. And Yumi's at 50. Looks like he's gonna all-in push here soon. TeD needs to figure out what's happening. And if a push is coming, he needs to get ready with lots of fiends. I'm kind of missing a second crypt here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, good Beetle Scout sees the human army on the way south. That should tell TeD that a push is indeed coming. A little bit more creeping for the MK. He's close to level 3. Level 2 clap would be immensely helpful for him. TeD is about to be fully mining here at this expansion. It's getting scary for Yumi. The classic Yumi fallback towers. I haven't seen these in a while.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still no second crypt. I still feel like that one's missing. And the towers are very strong right now. Beetles summoned, but of course there is useful. Here comes the Impale. Lands decently, but it's only level 1. Not that strong. Oh, and it's level 3 MK. That's huge. The Ghoul's now having quite a tough time indeed. Heal still committed though. And the next Impale lands. The Crypt Lord getting closer to level 4, but now completely out of mana. Can't even resummon the Beetles currently. Arcane Tower gonna be up very soon. Well, unless it gets cancelled, which it will. On Blight still lots of regen for the Undead. The statue also still healing and healing away. MK got another nice clap. That was a very good one indeed. Oh, Crypt Lord about to get surrounded here. But he's got the Invo Potion. I don't think this is really gonna lead to much. One more coil as well, holding onto the Invo Potion for as long as he can. Couple more Beetles being summoned. Oh, the DK extremely close now to level 2. He's trying to kill the Water Elemental. Shouldn't you just kill the footies? There's a footy right here on 6 HP. TeD Dude, are you kidding me? Gets a level up now, but the Crypt Lord's still surrounded. He couldn't fight his way out. One more coil comes in. It takes a while, but the Crypt Lord should die finally. Where's the MK, by the way? Level 4 on the Archmage. Crypt Lord dead for a long time, unless he gets Tavern Revive, which TeD could afford pretty easily.
A town is under
Can't believe he didn't kill the footy. If he just killed the footy right away, he might have been able to get out pretty easy. Was a stressful moment, though. Can be hard to keep the overview. He's not going for the Tavern res. That's very strange. And here now comes the second crypt. I told you guys, he needs the second crypt way earlier. Too many statues, not enough fiends for TeD here. The thing is, TeD could perhaps afford to give up this expansion, in truth, and just tech in the main base. Oh, the Fiend micro here is looking a bit sloppy. Fiend's way too far up front. That's 2 Fiends going down. That's important units. Also, the Nerope slow could be a bit better, maybe. Oh, that coil. Bit of a waste, but at least the priests are going down. One priest falls, second one might follow. The Crypt Lord still dead for quite some time. And tier 3 has been started. This means TeD can afford to lose his expansion, potentially, if he can save a good amount of army. But the MK is so strong, dude. Level 4 now on the Mountain King. TeD will have to try to evacuate here soon, but he's getting surrounded again by the priests, by the peasants, I mean. MK kind of low HP, but he still has that big healing potion, which is a big deal. Crypt Lord finally back. Has to go for mana pots. TeD under pressure, stressful moments.
a player's force.
Crypt Lord, there we go. Has the mana potion. He's got the level 2 Impale. This expansion might not be a goner necessarily. And again, the Fiend's chasing way too deep. Oh, TeD's multitasking, slipping. Crypt Lord joins. But, oh my god, all the Fiends are dead. If TeD had done this cleaner, he could have had way more Fiends here, trying to defend. Summoning the beetles also a bit questionable. I feel like those just get dispelled. Mana potion. There's a good impale. Yumi is again trying to surround the Crypt Lord. Doesn't get that one, but gets the next Fiend. He got so many Fiend kills here.
A player's forces are
55 supply for him, by the way. Only 47 for TeD.
a town
Still waiting for the tier 3, still waiting for the Lich to start. Game's still not over though. Like I said, even if the expansion falls, TeD can still stabilize on one base. Yumi got a ton of experience though. Oh my lordy. And that's not the kill. Alright, tier 3 finished. Has to unsummon the expansion. Lich finally started. If TeD gets a bit more levels, if he gets level 5 Crypt Lord, level 3 DK, maybe even level 3 Lich, this is still very much doable. Yumiko keeps pushing. Would a wagon be good? Wagon with Disease Cloud? I feel like an A-bomb gets sniped too easy. But a wagon takes a lot of micro. Not sure if TeD wants to try to rely on that. Level 3 DK. That's a huge level up. Enormous. TeD is still waiting for his Lich. This crypt here is not doing him any favors. This makes it hard for him to engage. But Yumi's gonna fall back. What's he doing? Just more rifles. Heal scrolls. Does not want to creep the map. Does not want to give TeD any more time. And seems like he's going to find a creep jack here, maybe. 1 of mana stealing. Not bad at all. More mana. Always valuable. TeD clears the whole camp. Crypt Lord will need to land some big impales. Would have liked to see some attack upgrades on the Fiends as well, but we have none as of yet. In we go. Decade's the first Stormbolt. The healer getting targeted first. That does make sense a lot of the time. But the Impale and Nova, quite good now. There's also 1 of mana stealing. And TeD, if he pays attention to his heroes, he might come out the winner here. MK gets level 5 though. That's a big one. Stormbolt on the DK right away. Can he get the kill? Impale to stop the clap. Oh, the clap would have killed the DK. Sick Impale. The play of the game right there by TeD. Using the Impale to save his Death Knight, but oh, almost running him back into his own demise. Oh no! Oh, such a sick save at first, and then he runs him back into his own doom. That was a bit tragic. Seemed like TeD was holding there, but not quite yet. Another Impale lands, but the follow-up damage seems to be minimal. So many surrounds by Yumi. He gets the next one. Heal scroll is there. The Archmage survives, and TeD has to call it GG. And Yumiko wins the first map. That was a scary game. When the expansion stands for the Undead, it's very hard to win that one, but nicely done by Yumi. And TeD definitely lacking a bit in the execution. His focus, his multitasking, his micro, not perfect. And of course, it's easy to criticize. Very hard to do perfectly. But that is what 1-0 and Happy have done over the years. They have set the bar so high for Undead performance. And TeD wasn't quite on the same level here, at least on map 1. Map 2 might be a different story. That one is going to be Tidehunters. Alrighty. We jump in to map number 2. It is Tidehunters. One of the greatest maps ever made. IMO. Thank you very much, Gindo, with a 27-month resub. I think the most balanced map ever made might be Concealed Hill. Trying to think right now. Is there a more balanced map? I don't think so. I think Concealed Hill is the most balanced map ever made, honestly. But this one is a bit cooler. This one's also prettier. Lost Temple. Good one. Northern Isles? Nah. Northern Isles loses because it's very bad for Night Elf. I mean, it's not very bad, but it's pretty bad in almost every matchup. Lich first, this time. Lich first, Fast Expo. Very popular nowadays. I'm not sure how much Yumiko has played against this. This is a new school way of playing. Bright and Dark. Ali, my man. Remembering that treasure of a map back from WCA days. Footy Scout. Nicely timed. Sees the hero coming out right away. I think that's pretty cool. Sees the Lich, sees the expansion. Shouldn't be a surprise. This is basically what we see all the time nowadays. With the power build altar, the Archmage was able to creep this camp very fast. Yumiko, a big fan of the power build. It does mean, however, that you have to invest a lot more lumber into the early game. So the tier 2 is going to be delayed. Let's see how well this works out. Lich finds the claws. That's a perfect start for him. What's he going to target, I wonder? Ziggurat first. I think you should definitely target the Lich with something. You need to put pressure on the hero. That goes for both sides. One footy gonna go down. The Lich not quite level 2 yet. Creep's also still alive. Last hits here are important. If TeD gets all the last hits, he gets level 2. That's a big deal. Archmage trying to get this ghoul. That's level 2 for him, right? And he gets it. Oh, but the footy's too far up front. Pretty exposed. Ghoul's also, though, taking a good chunk of damage. Expansion certainly delayed, but I think the expansion will come up in the end if I see this right. TeD with a pretty good expansion play here. Ziggurat gonna cancel it one more time. This takes quite a bit of lumber. What's the lumber saying for TeD? Oh, lumber's looking rough. He has no ghouls in the main base. Oh, goodness, I didn't realize this. 42 lumber only. And no harvesting right now. This expansion is extremely delayed. I like the necropolis. The building that doesn't cost lumber. But Lich is pretty scary here. He's got lots of mana. There's still more dark ritual he can use. And the tech has started some time ago. Oh, Yumi's Archmage feels the pain. It's of course hard to scout perfectly here for the human in the early game. The progress of the expansion. Next Nova used. Archmage now can't be Nova'd. Ziggurat. There's no way he's going to cancel this though, right? Surely. Surely this will come up. Yeah. Ziggurat finishes. Acolyte ready to repair. But the lumber is still a problem, dude. This expansion is so late. Archmage comes back in. Oh my god, dude. Oh, he gets the Acolyte! Archmage the sniper gets the Acolyte. Didn't really delay the expansion, though, because there wasn't enough lumber anyways. But that's a good early by Yumi. Scary, scary, stressful. But he's got the shop ready already. He's going to be able to heal up right away. Very nice. But the Lich will be level 3 in a moment, and then things get even scarier. Militia called? What? Tavern hero? Firelord? Wait, no tavern hero? MK. Well, he's gonna get a cancel again, that's for sure. Or is he just gonna TP home and bring all the militia home? That would be kind of cool. Oh, look at that! Use the militia, gets the cancel, and saves everything with the TP. Dude, Yumi is playing this pretty damn well, I think. Pretty nice, pretty nice. MK gonna be ready in a sec. We got the casters coming. Oh, Yumi's very supply blocked though. And the Lich is very strong. Very strong right now. Finally, he picks up the boots. He's got the level 3. Still no tech for TeD, though. We got a second crypt. I think he also needs a graveyard. I think he more needs a graveyard rather than a second crypt. Stonebolt. One ghoul goes down, but good dark ritual. And the Archmage, he was so aggressive. He's still far away from 3. Normally, you really want to have level 3 fast. Those water elementals, level 2, very good against ghouls. Priest. Desperately needed for this AM. Early sorceress. Interesting. I'd like to see the MK use a bit more Stormbolt here. Even if the ghouls get denied, still taking them out is kind of valuable. Expansion, finally gonna be mining in a moment. Took some time. Stormbolt on the Lich. Ugh. That's never gonna work. I think he tried to go for a Stormbolt around. That's never gonna happen. No way. Yeah, Yumi realizes it now. Where's the Stormbolt, bro? This could have been 2 more kills on the ghouls. Yumiko missing some opportunities here for kills. And a potion on the MK, that one probably needed. Might be needed right away. Oh, almost got surrounded. Peasant's now very hurt. He's really trying to go for this hero kill. He's got the slow. Oh my god. Can he get it? Oh, he can just buy a TP, so. Buying a heal scroll. Oh my god. Oh my god! It's gonna need a TP as well. Ooh, and Yumiko calls for the GG. And I'm lagging. Oh. Did I disconnect? Nope, we did not disconnect, I don't think. Alright. TeD ties it up with the Lich Fast Expo. If Yumi had gone for a Panda second there, I think the big problem though was the Archmage didn't get level 3. I think he needed to find time as well between the aggressive plays to get the level 3. Hard to do all that though. Hard to do all that. Not sure if the game was necessarily over. But he tried to go for the big play. He got the Sorceress for the slow. He tried to kill the Lich with Focus Fire. If he gets a Lich kill, it's huge, but it didn't quite work, so. Maybe there he felt like, without the hero kill, he doesn't have a chance anymore. All right, so we're going to have a third map. TeD versus Yumi. Going to have its decision on Northern Isles. Oh, shout out to Chehi, who notices how old school this is. TeD and Yumiko, they used to be big names like 10 years ago. Nowadays they have been overtaken, but they are trying their best. I am pretty damn sure TeD is gonna try to fast expand here once again. There's a pretty strong creep route for human to try to counter fast expo, which is Tuskar, Green, Lab. And that's level 3 for the Archmage. With Militia, you can creep that pretty fast. But this build by Yumi is looking different. Again, he's going for the power build on the altar. Delayed barracks. No other human does this, really. This takes quite some lumber. Especially, also some additional gold. Because he's going to have to go for another power build. Crypto to a Lich. I assume it's going to be Lich. Yes, sir.
player's forces are under attack.
It's a weird camp to take first. Ward of Lightning Shield could be super good at harassing the expansion, by the way. Archmage heading south once again pretty early. Level 1 harass, and he's going to be in position right away. Oh, is TeD still going to start this camp? Oh, he's not quite sure, it seems like.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yumiko not teching yet. Oh, his lumber is really low. His tech is going to be quite delayed. But so is the expansion. TeD falls back, creeps the green camp first. Both players would love to have a fast level 2 here. TeD might be forced to tech now instead. He's got the resources, more or less. Same for Yumi. Tier 2 starts here. When Happy was off... Oh! He got the last hit. That was big. When Happy was off-racing his human, this is also how he would play it. Play very aggressive early game and try to not allow the expansion for the Undead at all costs. Indeed, we have the tech beginning for TeD. Yumiko doesn't know it yet, but probably will figure it out very soon. So it's only a very, very slight tech lead. Negligible, basically. We'll have to see the shop starting for Yumi. He's gonna need some healing soon.
Player's forces are under attack.
He's going for the blacksmith already. Once again, a pretty slow early game. Not much creeping, no expanding yet. And that's of course thanks to Yumi's attempts. TeD would have loved to fast expand, but he wasn't allowed, really.
A player's forces are under attack.
Footy's trying to find us around. Maybe. Oh, good deny. Experience prevented. Lich now very low mana. And unlike normal, he doesn't have Dark Ritual to recover mana.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, Sanctum, power build. With no less than 3 peasants. Yumiko, big fan of the power build, apparently. Oh, lightning shield on the Murloc. Ooh, that's pretty cool. But TeD still gets the experience. Gets a bit closer to level 2. Archmage himself very close now, but needs a bit more. Such slow leveling here. TeD, in fact, already on the way to tier 3. Oh, 1 ghoul gonna fall. Okay. And the footies take out the Murloc. And guess what? That is finally level 2. And with that, we have the aura now. MK second. And then early sorceress again. And TeD is going double slaughterhouse. And I think I like that quite a bit. Can go into lots of destroyers and A-bombs. That can be very hard for a human to deal with, especially on tier 2. The best counter to double slaughterhouse is tier 3 human with lots of creeping and triple hero. and inner fire rifles. But Yumiko is a very old school player. Back then, it was thought unthinkable to play one base tier 3 against Undead. So he may stick around on tier 2, and that could make things tough. Oh, MK trying to reach for the Stormbolt. But the Lich makes it back home towards the shop, just in time. DK super late, by the way. If the Tomb of Relics goes down, that means no statues anymore. Oh, and he gets it! Oh, big kill. And big mistake by TeD. Not repairing there fast enough. Also, he's supply blocked, missing the ziggurat. TeD's macro slipping hard right now. Yumiko already at 50 supply. He's ready to fight more or less. Calling the militia, ready to creep in the middle. Lots of juicy items and experience to get here. But he's not getting tier 3. So he could still be overwhelmed by A-bombs and destroyers later. Oh. Big last hit. The Lich is threatening the Nova. Does he get it? Oh, he does! Oh, that's a huge experience swing. Very annoying for Yumi. At least he got the item and was a very good one. Mana Stone is going to be wonderful on this MK. Especially once he starts leveling more. Oh, Yumi, you need tier 3, buddy. You need tier 3 really bad. He could still afford it pretty easily. Just needs a bit more lumber and gold and he's good to go. Belt also. Good item for the MK. He's just gonna buy heal scrolls and push, isn't he? Heal scroll. Invuln. Hell yeah. Well, this could be a juicy creepjack. One rule goes down right away. Can Yumi get another? I think so. MK with the boots, able to chase pretty well. Oh, slow on the statue. Oh, that's big. Destroyer form not ready yet. That should be an easy kill on the statue. Yumiko shouldn't let this one go. Statue kills are big. Really big. Way more important than ghouls. And he's gonna get it as well. Stormbolt again. Next ghoul caught. Yumiko with a lot of kills here. This puts him in a good position. This could again be a good time to go tier 3. But he's not. Going for more upgrades.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sentries placed. Yumi is on the hunt. He's basically containing TeD. Doesn't want to give him anything. And indeed, TeD doesn't have much. He doesn't even have level 2 on the DK. Tough game for him. Ring of Protection actually amazing on this MK. He's got great items. Good items for tankiness. Also the Mana Stone. And now getting level 3. But without tier 3, he doesn't have that much firepower to try to go up against A-bombs. TeD though, he's creeping the red camp. He doesn't have a TP. A-bombs sees Yumi's approach early. It takes quite some time to get the item, but he will get it in the end. Cloak of Flames. Very bad. This DK won't be able to stand in the front line to do that damage. He's gonna die. He's gonna die first. Could have used Dark Ritual there, but A-bomb goes down. Goes to Yumi. More experience for him. And he's on the chase. Catches the next A-bomb with a slow. But of course we got a destroyer. Stumbled again. This A-bomb will fall. Oh, we got 2 destroyers. Oh, Mana Stone committed, going for the next A-bomb. Disease Cloud now on the entire human army, more or less. Oh, timely bash. This A-bomb's gonna go down as well. Good Dark Ritual this time. Prevents the experience at least. Oh, and Yumiko did go tier 3 finally. Hurrah, hurrah. I was waiting to hopefully see that, and here we see it now. Paladin and Inner Fire are huge upgrades. Potentially also an Orb Fire, if you can afford it, and a staff.
A town is under siege.
Rifle's gonna be 2-2 upgraded. Very strong. And Yumiko played a really good game here. Very proactive game. Took charge of this map and didn't allow the expansion. Dictated the pace from there on out. Very solid. Very solid. And TeD in serious trouble now. He also doesn't have a 3rd hero. If TeD had a 3rd hero and high hero levels, he would certainly be favored, but that is not the case. There we go, Priest Master Training. Inner Fire Rifles, baby. Oh. Chat is saying 4 A-bombs, that's GG. Buddy, you are apparently not familiar with how quickly 4 A-bombs can die to Inner Fire Rifles. We may have a display for you here in a little bit. Bebs. Oh, creep check opportunity for TeD. Yumiko! Not reacting for a moment. But now he is. Good movement on the rifles. Nice save. Paladin missing. But here he comes. The healer has arrived and that's a big help. Oh, the Nova lands huge. Heal scroll against it. A tiny bit too late. But also the DK's healing. Not quite that strong. And there we can see the A-bombs getting shredded through one after the next. And this is all before Inner Fire. In fact, he could use it, but I guess he thinks because of destroyers wouldn't be that helpful. Destroyers now feeling the pain against the rifles. And Kissel has a bit more mana that he can use. Like against this A-bomb. Dark Ritual comes in last second. And the Militia again called to help out. Good fight by Yumiko. Very well-rounded army now. This Rifle Caster army with high hero levels. Very strong. MK close to 4. The Paladin, of course, quite underleveled. As Yumiko went for tier 3 so late. Yeah, TeD is just way too underleveled. Lich is supposed to be 4 for a long time. And the DK also needed to be 3. Oh, sick item. Ancient Django of Endurance. Absolutely wonderful. Coil Nova. Oh my god, it takes so long to kill this rifle. He's gonna get it in the end. That's in fact a double level up. Oh, Yumiko built a shop here. That's really cool. I can go for clarities and region scrolls. And there's still so many creeps you can go for. Man on the Pally is very low. That's a bit dangerous. And last is stolen with the Nova. But A-bomb has to be sacrificed for it. MK picked up the item. Ring of Regen. Very good. That last hit goes to Yumi. That's a double level up for him as well. MK on level 4. Super strong now. And Yumiko, he had the gold to go for a Staff of Sanctuary. Saves the rifle. Oh, rifle again pulled back. The control by Yumiko really looking very convincing. And the bashes now from the MK also valuable. Oh, 2 bashes in a row, 3 bashes in a row. Can we make it 4? No. 2 bashes was the end. Oh, the destroyer almost goes down. Not quite though. Next A-bomb to fall. Dark Ritual. That's always so much mana for the Lich, dude. Look at the mana on this bad boy. But there's also some Holy Lights. TeD is now expanding. With this human army, it can be pretty tough to properly scout. We have summons in water elementals, but of course they don't move too quick. Big mana potion. Oh, that's a really good one for Yumi. As long as he sustains mana on MK and Pally, he should be in a good spot. Apropos, would love to have a clarity here. Oh, going for an Orb of Fire. That can be extremely effective to minimize coil healing and also works against destroyers. If I remember right, even Bash works against destroyers, right? Pretty sure it does. Solo creeping now on the Pally, trying to get him to level 3. And this camp is gonna be sufficient. Parry up of Vitality, not bad. Here comes the Militia Scout. If this expansion had come up unchecked, TeD would have been in a good position perhaps if he had been able to build a huge army. But it was seen. And now we got level 3 on the Pally. 4-4-3 levels for Yumi. Super strong. You're just waiting for one heal scroll and then it's time to force the next fight. And Yumi is hugely favored. In my opinion. We have a decent amount of A-bombs. But they could die very fast. Yumiko is trying to flank from the other side, not approaching from the normal angle. Interesting.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think that was the first time we saw Inner Fire. And off we go. First rifle almost goes down right away, but the Holy Light is there, just barely in time to save it. First A-bomb takes a while to be taken out. Ideally the MK here. Oh, Lich! Lich in trouble! Coil comes through, but then it might not be enough, excuse me. He's slowed as well, but the Lich survives. Ooh. Trying to go so hard for the hero kill. Is that gonna backfire on Yumiko? Perhaps it will. Heal scroll committed. That was the only one. But Lich now out of the fight for a little bit. Going for the DK right after. Lots of hero focus by Yumi. Trying to ignore the A-bombs. He may feel that it's too many A-bombs to deal with. Oh, now the AoE is starting to stack up. Lich, though, off to the side. Eats the Stormbolt again. He's about to be level 5. Holy Light. Last second. Oh, Lich again. In trouble. Where's the DK for the heal? I'm not sure. He's back at home. And now the Undead heroes out of the fight. Another A-bomb goes down. Expansion still standing, but maybe not for too much longer. Okay, with another timely bash, but Yumiko is super low mana. TeD might be able to hold here. Okay, but big mana potion committed. MK, or rather, Pally. Now again, lots of Holy Lights. DK very far up front. This might have been a bit too far. Right click's coming through. And he's gonna go down. Level 4 DK dies. The healer is gone. The Lich now quite exposed. I think he can just focus fire on the Lich from this point on. If the MK had more mana, this would be even easier. But I think even with low mana, it's gonna be good enough. More A-bombs are falling. The lack of the Unholy Aura. Very noticeable. Stormbolt on the Lich. Couple of bashes and that will be it. Holy Light as well coming through aggressively. The slow, the right clicks, and the end of TeD. GG is called, and our winner in the lower bracket is Yumiko. Alrighty. Yumiko, with his very own style, struggled a bit there on Tidehunters for sure, but I would say all in all, the better player. Quite nicely done. The aggressive play, not what we're used to seeing from humans being so aggro against an undead, but well executed indeed. Next round, though, is going to be tough. Lynn, of course, was waiting in the lower bracket final, and it's going to be the next match between the two. Best of 3, one more today to determine who's going to take second place in the group. Lynn is the big favorite here. Yumiko is going to give it his all, though. We're going to have that game coming up in a little bit. We're going to have one more short break, and then we'll be back with Yumiko versus Lynn in a few minutes. See you then.